Kindness is a gift that's always in season, and this message lies at the heart of the latest installment of the May book series. We're happy to welcome back the talented mother and son duo co-authors, Madelyne and Larry Spann. Thank you both so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for having us again.
We had you back earlier this year to talk about May Wants a Library Card, the 5th installment of the series. Now you're back. May Spreads Holiday Joy, the 6th book. Larry, tell us about this book.
So May Spreads Holiday Joy is just actually what the title says. We continue this continuation with the story of our character May. May is really the granddaughter of my mother, and she's really my niece. So the entire series is inspired by a real life person. During the holiday season, it can be difficult for people. So we talk about what we can do to show kindness to the community. There's lots of things that, people donate clothes or make things, and so May gets the idea that she wants to make cookies, special cookies to give to the community. So that's what May Spreads Holiday Joy is about.
And we actually have some cookies right here.
We do.
And which is really cool is that this is a little bit of a collaboration with a local Charlestonian. Larry, tell us about Zenobia.
So Zenobia and I were friends since childhood. We both live in New York City now, which, by the way, I literally just flew from New York City.
And we appreciate it.
I literally just flew here to be here.
Yeah.
But anyway, Zenobia and I, she bakes cookies. So she has Zenobia Sweet Tooth. And again, so we thought we would infuse her entrepreneurial pursuits within our book, my mom's entrepreneurial pursuits within the book. So we did a little collaboration in this project. So she makes the banana nut cookies in the book.
Wonderful. And now, Madelyne, I want to talk a little bit about the process, right? Mother and son duo, it's such a wonderful, special thing that we don't see very often. So with the writing process, do you each take on separate roles? What does that look like?
Well, for me, I love writing, so I'm always writing. So Larry, he finishes my writing and polishes up and makes it into something like the book.
The books are beautiful, and I think it's so wonderful that they're about a real life person. And I would like to hear kind of where this idea all stemmed from. Going back to the first book, was it supposed to be a series? Was that the initial plan? Where did this idea come from?
Let me just jump in there, only because Mom wrote journal entries on her first grandchild. So these all, again, because they're real life stories, these were from journal entries my mom used to take of my niece and her grandchild. So out of there, and the real life person now, she's 29 years old now. So it took a while for us to get here in terms of producing a series of books. But yes, she always had the idea. Mom, you want to add to that?
Other than the fact that I loved the things she did, how she thought, and she was a smart little thing. And the fact of she could tell you something that you don't think she should know, and she would give you good ideas. And so since she was giving good ideas, I thought it would be nice to write about her and some of the things she does and other kids her age does, and to enlighten the world and then to make the world a better place.
And in these stories, is she growing older with each book?
No.
Okay, so these are just based on things that have happened, events that have happened in her young life.
Yes.
Okay, so the 6th book is out now, it's available. What's next for May?
May she goes to her birthday party. Her best friend's called Mia in the story, and that's next year. So we'll be back in a few months for that one.
But it's ready to go.
It actually is ready to go. She did send me the manuscript. As she said, our process is she writes a draft, I tear it up. No, I'm just kidding. I review what she submits, and then I kind of creatively make it into a nice little story. So yeah, we've already begun that process for our next book.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Maybookseries.com is where you can go to purchase any of these 6 books. And this is just so wonderful what you guys are doing, because it's a fun story, but it's also educational element, and it's a conversation starter.
Right.
ZenobiaSweetTooth.com is where you can go to learn more about Zenobia and her wonderful cookies. I can't wait to try them. Madelyne, Larry, thank you so much. I can't wait to have you back in May.
Sounds good. It's a fan. Thanks so much. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're back in 2 minutes.